let's continue with that first one.
Okay. So I will attack you.
Yeah.
So I'm coming in.
Change that time we got.
One thing, Alex.
Yeah.
How your feet are moving. So go ahead and get in your strength again. Starting out, don't start in flug. Start in strength. Pick a strength. Strength here. All right. So when he cuts, strength you step down. Step forward. Right. Then you step down. Right. So you're stepping away, not in.
Okay.
Think of it like a windshield wiper. Don't think of it as a regular cut. There we go. Good. Now give me a little bit more angle towards the tray. See how much easier that is to parry that way?
Yeah.
Alright. There you go. Feet got weird. Oh, now the feet are backwards.
Oh, the brain.
Yeah. Also, what threw you off is you did twice in a row. You kind of buried that in the ground.
Yeah.
And then you stumbled, and then it turned your rhythm off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I felt like in the groove, it felt really right.
Yeah, it was. It was. You were absolutely where you needed to be. But you buried the blade a couple times, and then your feet kept moving. So, yeah. Which just goes to show, don't bury the blade. Which seems obvious.
Right. That's hip control, though.
Yeah. Again, it's more here, right? So I'm using my hip to turn it. When I'm at this, like I said, this very interesting angle to my blade.
Yeah.
It's not here. It's here. Okay. It's literally this. Like I said, kind of like a jacked up windshield wiper.
Yeah.
But again, if you do it just in front of you, like a windshield wiper, you'll find the parry to be not quite as good as it is if it's out here.
Right.
Okay. And that's the other part, is it, once you get it, like I said, the crump can suppress, right?
Right.
Alright, so if you're attacking my hands, right, the crump can suppress. Right?
Yeah.
You see how it's just...
Yeah.
And you can see, I'm not putting a lot of effort into this.
No.
But I can just manhandle the living hell out of your blood. Problem is it's not, or it has a very limited offensive capabilities. Like I said, for the most part, the hands.
Right.
You know, unless you get some kind of weird angle where you're like, you know, like attacking like blocks and stuff like that.
So if you're doing
All right, couple more, guys.
All right. So I'll come. Yeah, I'll come with your hands. All right. So. We got off rhythm again. So let's see. Oh, that's so, okay. So like, we'll come in.
I'll pause and then so you can see the target in my hands when you come in.
Yeah.
And then I'll react.
All right. So.
So it's coming in, and then you would hit my hand.
Right.
If I don't respond, you'd come around.
Then.
You'd hit my hand if I didn't respond.
That's gonna bring it back.
You'd hit my hand.
Okay. So there we go. All right. So. Whoops. Oh man, this is making my brain hurt. It's like I can feel it when it's right, but when it's not right, it's just like feels so off. So like, that just feels.
Although there, you should have been aiming for my hand. You went for my blade.
Yeah. Okay, so then like,
You went. There you go.
that just doesn't feel like I'm not doing it right.
That's why I was leaving my hand there, so you can know where it's supposed to land.
So go over.
Then you come around and then hit my hand on the other side.
And then come around.
And then bam, you hit my hand.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to.
Knock it to the side. Come at me a little bit more.
Okay, so you're in.
Yeah.
I'm doing long edge, short edge. Long edge, short edge. Long edge, short edge.
Okay, so maybe I'm not using the short edge. Like, long edge. There we go. That feels. Like that. Okay.
That makes it feel better?
Yeah. Like I don't think I was making the connection with the short edge.
Okay.
Like I think the short edge is probably like the part that was supposed to be. So like. Oops.
Now we have it.
Yeah.
You know my hand. That's exactly the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
I went way too soon, and you hit my hand.
Yeah. That's tiring.
Whereas before, I would jump the gun, and you weren't nailing me.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, it's so gnarly when like your brain gets confused like that because it's just like you can feel the right way and you can feel like your body just keeps doing it the wrong way.
I was noticing that with the drill we were doing over there.
Yeah.
Where the concentration drill.
So, like I said, I do like this drill for various reasons. And the crump is an interesting cut. Like I mentioned, it's primarily, but it's second on the shelf. So it's important. Okay. When you made the list, it wasn't willy-nilly. They never did anything in those days. So there's
Medicine.
Huh?
Is that medicine?
Yeah.
They had rationalized it.
Yeah.
It just happened to do with things we don't believe in anymore.
That's true. But there was a lot of interesting things, but there is a specific order to it. The crump technically will parry anything thrown at you. Okay. It will parry a thrust, although I don't recommend using it because it's really slow. Okay. Compared to the thrust. But it will. It'll cover everything because it literally just blocks out the sun. All right. If it needs to go higher, it can, but for the most part, the hands are fairly low in it. They're always, which we were discussing with Stacy a second ago, is they're always going to be lower than my target. Okay, so if Jan's like in ox, let's say Jan's in ox, and I decide I'm going to use my crumb not to hit his hands, but to like push his blade down and maybe wind or anything. As Stacy was saying, a lot of people have a tendency to do this, and they actually lose all the kinetic energy of the cut because the hands are too high. If I keep my hands a bit lower, I have plenty of power. If I was aiming for Jan's hands, yes, I do have to, I can't, but I don't need to go up here because I'll actually lose the cut. It's just below his hand, it's just right there, that's all I need. Okay. So in this drill, when we're both down here in strangling, this is as far as it needs to go. And the reality is that there I can hit. If I start going higher, you can see I start actually losing my range. Okay. So the hands stay kind of low. All right.
I did notice though that on my defense, my hands were higher on my offense than on my offense.
Really?
So if you strike at my hands, I found it easier to defend little higher versus when I attack, I went a little lower.
See, I keep it the same.
Okay.
I just change the angle a little bit of the cut.
Okay.
So
Maybe
instead of reasoning, I just like so. If you cut at my hands, right? I just change my angle, right? And then I attack you. I'm right there, right? I attack you. I bend, right? I just keep it about the same.
Also, just how far out the angle is.
Yeah, I change that.
I was probably doing it wrong then.
Okay. And the one thing I like about that, the crump, and again, one of the things the crump hit can hit really hard.
Yes.
Really hard. And it's got a couple things going for it. One, because you got your hands right here and you can bring your lats. You can tighten up your lats and you can get your core in there and you can just swing this thing all day. I can swing this thing all day. Second, it always, unless it's going against an Unterhau, it's always coming behind on the false edge. If Jan cuts an Overhau, it's coming behind it. There's no resistance to it whatsoever. Okay. And again, if you used to bringing your hands down, you can see what happens to Jan's blade, right? I can suppress it, beat it into the ground, right? What happened to you a couple times, right? It got hit and your blade went, and then it threw off your rhythm. The blade gets pushed all over the floor. Okay. The other, put my mask on for a second. I want you guys to play with this.